Hello everyone and welcome back to This is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri, and on today's Skincare Saturday video, you guys are gonna die. You've been waiting for it and I'm finally doing it. We are going to test some lash growth serums. I know. So I've been doing some research on the old lash growth serum, and I have learned lots and lots of companies carry some sort of a lash growth serum. I've also learned you can pay as little as $7 for a lash growth serum, all the way up to like Latisse, the original, is $99. So yeah, I didn't buy Latisse. Just so we're all very clear. So I guess you could say we are going to test affordable lash growth serums. And I am doing another versus challenge. On the right eye, we have L'Oreal Lash Serum Solution. We are supposed to see results after 4 weeks of use. I'm reading the back of the box, this little chart here. After 4 weeks, about 65% of women said that their lashes appear stronger. 70% of women said it nurtures and cares for lashes, and maybe about 75% said that their lashes feel softer. However, what I want to know is, where's the percentage of women that said that their lashes grew to fake lash status? Because nowhere does it say that on this little chart here. But on the front of the box, it does say lash fringe looks denser and thicker after 4 weeks. 7 out of 10 women saw less lash loss during makeup removal. Apply morning and night to lashes and lash line. And that is going on the right eye, or the one earring side. And on the left eye, we have LashFood. LashFood says it nourishes at night and plumps by day. This is like a 2-pack. What you get in here in this little box is the Eyelash Enhancer that nourishes lashes to become longer, thicker, and stronger with this revolutionary natural eyelash enhancing serum. This breakthrough, powerful formula is clinically demonstrated to provide the appearance of longer, thicker lashes and to transform frail and brittle lashes to become healthy and strong. It says apply nightly onto clean, dry area. Sweep applicator brush along the eyelash line in the same manner as a liquid eyeliner. Then what else you get in here is the conditioning collagen lash primer, and that's what you're supposed to do in the morning. This ultra rich lash primer contains lash extending thickening microfibers to instantly stretch and sculpt the look of lashes, and collagen to boost the volume to instantly achieve the look of false lashes and maximize the results of any mascara. The LashFood does have some results, just like the L'Oreal. In this box is a 1-month supply or 4 weeks, so we will be testing both of these for 4 weeks. 85% noticed an improvement in eyelash fullness. 100% noticed an improvement in the appearance of their eyelash length. 100% noticed an improvement in eyelash density, and 100% would recommend LashFood to their friends and family. Those results were based on a 16-week test. We're only gonna test it for 4 because that's the supply that is in here. So, how much did I pay for these suckers? The LashFood Duo is $18. It says so right on the box right there. And the L'Oreal Lash Serum Solution is $14.99. Very moderately priced for what each of them promises. $15, $18. This is a 1 tube of serum that I'm gonna put on my eyelashes morning and night. And this is a 2 tube serum and primer that I will put the serum on in the night and the primer on in the morning. And I'm going to put the L'Oreal only on this eye and the LashFood only on this eye. So hopefully they both give me some lash extension, some lash growth, some lash fullness. Well, I kind of do want one to work better than the other, so we could just say which one's best. But I'm hoping that one doesn't work drastically better than the other, so that I'm not walking around like fucking Clockwork Orange with one eye having full long lashes and one eye having little baby lashes. So what we have to do first, we gotta figure out how I'm gonna measure this. I'm gonna take before pictures, front eyes open, but then I also thought maybe if I did eyes closed, we could see like how far my lashes like lay down on my cheeks. And then maybe from the side, we could see how much they go like this. I mean, I can't really get out a ruler. I mean, I guess I could, but then with my eyes closed, I wouldn't be able to see, like I wouldn't be able to get an accurate measurement. So we're just gonna do before pictures, focusing here. Eyes open, eyes closed, eyes open, eyes closed, eyes open, eyes closed. That's the best way we can decide. I have washed my face. There's nothing on these. They're just bare little lashes. So I'm gonna take the befores and be right back. All right, before pictures have been taken to the best of my ability. So let's start in the right corner with the right eye and L'Oreal's Lash Serum Solution. So let's open this up. This is 0.05 fluid ounces of serum. And don't forget, this cost $15. Now I'm hoping that the 0.05 fluid ounces do last morning and night for 4 weeks, or I'm screwed. I mean, not really, I could go buy more. It was only $15, but still. Prime the applicator by twisting the cap until the product is visible. How do you open it? Okay, I would call this the cap, but it's clearly not twistable. The bottom is the twistable thing, and it just looks like a nail polish paintbrush, actually. The twisting motion and the little brush applicator reminds me of the Instant Effects products that I tried, so we're very used to that. Then it says twist cap 5 times and apply onto lashes along the lash line. I'm wondering if 5 times gives you enough for both eyes. We will see. So first, let's prime. Oh, wait, caution. Flammable until dry. Do not use near fire. Fire, flame, or heat, or your eyeballs will catch on fire. Yeah, we gotta dry it. So let's prime it. I don't see anything yet. Nothing, and I've been twisting. I'm not seeing a damn thing. Nothing. It does, okay, why is nothing coming out? It doesn't say shake well. I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, I'm seeing it. It's coming through the center. So now we're gonna crank it 5 times and apply it to the right eye. We see it, oh, it's coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's really coming out. Okay, that's a lot, but I'm gonna do it 5. Okay, so like mascara onto lashes, is that what they're saying? It's dripping. I don't want to catch my eye on fire. I don't know what's going to happen if I get it in my eye. I mean, one would hope it is eye safe. It feels very thick. I'm trying to apply it like a mascara. I don't feel any burning or anything like that. Get it into that lash line. Now, we have to wait for this to dry so our eyeballs don't catch on fire. I'm going to touch it with my hand because part of me feels like it feels a little bit sticky. So it does not feel sticky. You guys are gonna die. Hold, please. Let me brush some more. It literally, I'm doing this like you're gonna smell it. It smells like white Elmer's school glue. 100% smells like Elmer's white school glue. Is it gluing my lashes? I know I have it on here, but I need to try to separate that big clump of lashes. Okay, there we go. We are supposed to wait 60 seconds for this to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cap on and I'm gonna fan my eye. It does make my eyelashes feel a little bit heavy just because I feel like they're coated with Elmer's school glue. But other than that, my eyeball itself, I don't feel any burning. Now I did take my contacts out before doing this because I just didn't want to risk it. We have to wait 60 seconds for this to fully dry before we go stick our face in a fire. It feels like it's still wet, but I feel like I've been fanning my eyeball for 60 seconds. So let's move on to the left eye and the lash food. Okay, so because it's nighttime, we are only going to use the Eyelash Enhancer. That's the PM. Ooh, I didn't even notice. This one does say, see longer, thicker, stronger lashes in 4 weeks. Can you see the before and after? That's the picture, so we'll see. Let's open this up. This is our lash primer. that we are supposed to use in the morning. And this is our LashFood Eyelash Enhancer. 0.03 fluid ounces, 0.13 fluid ounces. So this box does say that this is a 1 month supply. By that logic, we should have plenty L'Oreal because that's 0.05 fluid ounces, so good. Apply nightly onto clean, dry area. Sweep applicator brush along the eyelash line in the same manner as a liquid eyeliner. It says nothing about painting your actual eyelashes like the L'Oreal one did. So there we have it. Oh, you can see the serum on the end of the brush already. This one has a natural scent to it. It does smell like botanicals and herbs. Definitely not like White Elmer school glue. So I'm sweeping on just like you would liquid eyeliner, although I don't wear liquid eyeliner, so this is my best guess. Let's read it, because I feel like I have a shit ton on this eye. Now, a lot of the serums I was reading about, oh, you know, e.l.f. makes one too. Some of them, I said a lot, but some of them were said to discolor your eyelids. These don't say that they won't, but they also don't say that they will. So that's something we're gonna have to look out for too, so don't forget. So, night 1 of our 4-week test of our eyelash growth serum. Now, tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna put the L'Oreal that just fell on the floor in the same manner I just did tonight. There's no difference. The difference in the LashFood is that I will not be applying the Lash Enhancer in the morning. I will be applying the Lash Primer in the morning. And then I will put mascara on both eyes just as I normally would if I was wearing makeup. So, fingers crossed. Place your bets below. Who's gonna win the smackdown battle of the eyelash growth serum? Is it gonna be L'Oreal or is it gonna be LashFood? Both are affordable, so I feel like it's a win-win either way, but we will see. I'll check in periodically so that you can monitor my lash growth status. Okay, so we are just a couple days shy of the 3-week mark in our lash growth serum test. What do I think so far? I think someone is pulling ahead in the race. Dare I say, it is LashFood. Now, if you remember, this is the L'Oreal eye and this is the LashFood eye. LashFood a 2-step, L'Oreal a 1-step. And I think LashFood is beating L'Oreal. It's not significant. It's not like these lashes are like, what's up? But I do notice a little more length on the LashFood side. I also kind of today was feeling like I was noticing a little bit more density. I just thought of Back to the Future.
I'm your density.
But I feel like I see not only length on the LashFood side, but I feel like my eyelashes are a little bit more dense. Maybe not. I just only felt that today. As far as the growth is concerned, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes wide enough so that my lashes are like resting on my skin, so you can see how like I don't know how to explain this. This is what I do in the morning. This is how I like see who's ahead. I try to see like where on my eyelid my like longest lash point reaches. Like on the LashFood side, my longest eyelashes reach like up to here, where on the L'Oreal side, they don't reach up as high. Look, see if you can tell the difference. Am I just crazy, or does the LashFood side look a little bit longer? Not by leaps and bounds longer, but just a little bit longer. Here's the L'Oreal side. Here's the LashFood side. Can you tell anything? Anything at all? Here's open eyes. Look at where the lashes are, at what point on my eyelid each lash is touching. And now let me close them. Can you see a difference there? I can't see a difference because my eyes are closed, so I can't test this way. But for some reason, I feel like after these almost 3 weeks, the LashFood one is pulling ahead. So at night, everything's well and good. To be quite honest, the application of the L'Oreal is much easier. A good amount of serum comes out when you twist the bottom. You can just gently glide. The brush is nice and wide and full. I go crank, crank, then I can easily just go like this right along the lash line, swipe it up like mascara. I get a good amount of product. I feel real comfortable with it. I feel like my lashes are coated. coated. Nothing bothers my contacts. On either one of them, to be quite honest, nothing bothers my contacts. In the morning, I use it a little bit more sparingly, and I'll tell you why in a second. The LashFood, the applicator and the product that comes on the applicator, I think is so minimal. I find myself dunking back. I do shake it. I don't know why, it doesn't say to shake it. And I feel like the amount of serum that comes on this tiny, I mean, can we see it? It's tiny little eyeliner wand. To try to get it right where it needs to be, you only can cover like about half your eye before you're like gotta redunk. Now the LashFood one doesn't say you have to coat your lashes, but I still kind of do. And I use the juice that's on the black part of the wand to kind of coat my lashes like mascara before I go to bed. The L'Oreal is like kind of like shoop, 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 and done. The LashFood, I feel like I'm really like having to take my time, make sure my lashes are super coated. So that's the nighttime application, and then voila, I go to bed. Now, in the morning, I do the L'Oreal, but then instead of doing the serum, I use this. I do dig this Conditioning Collagen Lash Primer. Watch what it does. Let me wipe the serum off because you don't put this over top of serum. Let me get the serum off of here because I don't know what effect it will have on this because I've never used them both at the same time. And again, I have my contacts in right now. Sometimes I will say when I wake up in the morning, I do feel like I have a lot of extra like eye boogers, a lot of crustiness, you know, a lot of like eye booger stuff happening here. The morning wake up, they're not very pretty. So pretend it's morning. On the LashFood side, we don't do serum. We just do this conditioning eyelash primer. Now, this shit's cool, man. There is one flaw in the mechanics of this. So here it is, normal mascara wand. When you put it on, it really lengthens your lashes. Here's the problem. Can you see that the serum is white? It's a faint white, but it is white nonetheless. All of my eyelashes are now coated in a white mascara, let's say. It dries down a little, but for the most part, your lashes are fucking white. If you're like me, and some days you don't feel like putting on makeup, you're gonna go to work with white eyelashes. And the tips are really what's super white. And because I'm testing two different things, I go to work in the morning, no shame, I don't care. I go to work with one side that looks like normal everyday eyelashes and one side that my eyelashes are white. But when you let this dry and then you put mascara on, holy shit, I will show you. So if you're not being lazy like me and you do your little eyelash primer and then you put mascara over the top, this is the Milk Kush mascara. Got it in my Ipsy box, so I'm using it. I haven't been using it that much, so I don't know if I'm a huge fan yet, but this is it. Watch. So check it. My eyelashes look pretty good. This primer, whatever it does, the ends of my eyelashes are now like coated in a way that makes them not so light or faint. I don't know. I don't know the magic behind it. But with mascara, they look pretty fucking long, if you ask me. They look like, whew, I love it. Which brings me to the flip side of L'Oreal. It kind of clumps your eyelashes together. I like my eyelashes to be individual eyelashes. So when you put mascara over the top, those clumpy clusters kind of stay clumpy clusters. This to me looks very clumpy and gross. I just don't like that look. I like a more wispy, individual, doesn't look like I have a shit ton of mascara on, my eyelashes just look long look. Whereas this, you can definitely see I have mascara on and it looks like I just did a shitty mascara application. I've got to take a spoolie like an eyebrow, you know, and then like comb through these to separate them out so they look more wispy like the LashFood side. I don't like this side with mascara at all. This nice, light, wispy, almost mascara, no mascara look is way better, and that's what that primer does. and I dig it. So yeah, those are the pros and cons at the almost 3-week mark. We have 1 week and a couple more days before we, review and give the final results, see which eye is longer, fuller, faster, stronger. But I will tell you this, how both of them kind of said like, less eyelash fallout when you wash your face, blah, blah, blah. No. I still notice eyelashes falling out. There's literally, I think on this primer wand of the LashFood, there's literally an eyelash on the wand. I probably should get it off before I put it back in here, but whatever. I still have eyelashes that come off every time I wash my face, when I wake up in the morning, whatever. But this eye right here, I hope you guys can see it. That's my ideal. Individual, spiky, pointy. This right here, look at this clumpy ass shit. Gross. I don't like it. So mascara over the L'Oreal serum is a hail to the no. And if you're required to put this on morning and night, this is what you're gonna get. And then you're gonna have to spend time like spooling it out and separating it. Unless of course you like this look, and you can just keep it like this. But whatever, that's it. Almost 3 weeks. We're gonna be done here with this lash serum growth test in a week and a couple of days. So I will see you then for the final results. Okay, it is officially the last day of our 4-week lash serum test. What do I think? Well, at first I thought the LashFood serum was winning. And now when I look at my eyelashes, if I just look like kind of down and up, don't they kind of almost look the same? Which for me in the end is good because I was kind of nervous that I was gonna be walking around with one, fluttery, looks like I have a fake eyelash on, and one not so much. I think they both did their job. But I do have some concerns. So the LashFood one is about $3-4 more expensive than the L'Oreal. Both said 4 weeks before you start seeing any results, which we've hit the 4-week mark. However, for like the last probably 3 or 4, maybe even 5 nights, I've been feeling like the LashFood one is empty. I used to be able to shake it and hear the juice in there. For the last 4 or 5 nights, I haven't heard any juice. I felt like I've been like scraping the sides to get any of the juice out. Now, I've only been using this on one eye. One eye application, nighttime only, didn't even last the full 4 weeks. So if I was using this on both eyes every night, I bet we would only be able to get about 2 weeks out of it before we had to go buy more. And the sucky thing is it says you won't even be able to see results for about 4 to 6 weeks. I think that's what it says. Let me look at the box. Hail to the no. Right on the box, it says 1 month supply. Yeah, it's a 1 month supply if you only do it on one eye. Well, I mean, maybe I was slathering it on. Let's say I was using enough on one eye to cover 2 eyes, but because the applicator is so thin and fine and it's like a very, very fine eyeliner brush, I felt like I wasn't getting as much juice on this eye as I was on this eye with the L'Oreal brush. But there's no way there's a 1 month supply in this box for 2 eyes. That is a bold-faced lie. There is no way. Because I don't think you want to use it super sparingly, but maybe I'm wrong. I felt like I just was using it as a normal human would use it. And this serum is only for night. The L'Oreal, I was using the serum morning and night, and I still have some in here. Maybe there's a 1 month supply of the conditioning primer, but there is definitely not a 1 month supply of this. Interestingly enough, there's not much more in the L'Oreal than there is in the LashFood. However, I just felt like this shit's gone, like gone. I mean, I tried to scrape the bottom of the barrel these last 3 or 4 nights to get something on my eye, and I think I did achieve it, but using for 4 weeks only on one eye, there's not a month. There's not a month worth in here. No, not at all. This clumps up your eyelashes. Well, both of the serums do. In the morning when you put it on, your eyelashes look like 4 or 5 little pyramids of lashes, whereas the conditioning primer just keeps them, you know, like normal eyelashes. So going to work with this on, even trying to apply mascara, it was a super big shit show. Not a good look in the morning, not a good look. I much prefer the conditioning primer, which I also feel like, and I'm sure this is true about any conditioning eyelash primer, this really did make my eyelashes look bomb.com. I'm sure you could just get a conditioning eyelash primer as a single item anywhere, and you're not looking for like, I need my eyelashes to grow and become more thick and whatever. Just apply a conditioning primer before you put your mascara on and it will look like you have fake lashes. That's all I'm saying. Trying to focus on the growth of an eyelash after 4 weeks is gonna be a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna take the afters anyways, just for the sake of science, so we can compare them to the befores. To me, it looks like the LashFood side is a little bit longer. Now, as far as like fullness goes, maybe. The L'Oreal side looks a little bit fuller. I did literally just wash my face and put on my day cream. I don't have any serum on or anything like that. These are just like freshly washed lashes. Nothing's on them. Ooh, look at, you can see lots of length right here coming out the side on the LashFood. Ooh, okay. Now, when you look at my eyelashes like this, I'm gonna say as far as fullness goes, look at those puppies. Like they do kind of look thicker and fuller. The L'Oreal side does look a little bit more dense than the LashFood side. However, the LashFood side does look a little bit longer. Like look at these and how close they are to my eyebrow compared to these and how close they are to my eyebrow. But I almost feel like I don't care about the length. Like look how nice that one looks. This one looks kind of sparse. I think I like the fullness, the thickness of the L'Oreal side as compared to the length of the LashFood side. That is kind of a neat scientific find. The LashFood, while it does say longer, thicker, stronger looking lashes, I'm gonna say it did win as far as longer, and L'Oreal won as far as thicker. L'Oreal says, oh, yep, I made my decision. I made my decision right now off of what I just read on the L'Oreal box. It says lash fringe looks denser and thicker after 4 weeks. And that is 100% true. This side definitely looks thicker and more dense than this side, based on what the packaging promises from each one of these companies. L'Oreal fucking hit the mark. And you know what, L'Oreal? I appreciate it because you have been on my shit list for quite some time because your claims on your packaging never match the results of the products that I test from you. But this time, you came through. Props, L'Oreal. I mean, you're not going on the good list just yet because I'd really love to see one of your anti-aging, anti-wrinkle creams do what they're supposed to do. But as far as this lash serum is concerned, and you're cheaper, and you lasted the full 4 weeks on this one eye, and I still feel like I have more in here. Clear winner, done and done. Seriously, need I say more? The videos where I can say, yes, 100%, the product achieved exactly what I expected because of exactly what was claimed on the box. I think those videos are very few and far between for me. I feel like a lot of my videos are like, well, it kinda did it. I mean, my lashes appear longer, but I wouldn't say they appear thicker or stronger in 4 weeks. I really say either, oh, hail to the no, this product didn't even do shit that it claimed on this box. Or I feel like I'm like, It's a tough one because it kind of did it. Not L'Oreal, the company as a whole, but this one product that L'Oreal has put out, Lash Serum Solution, did exactly. Lash fringe looks denser and thicker after 4 weeks. Boom. I 100% feel that the L'Oreal Lash is much more dense and thick looking. You can see a lot more darkness. You can see a lot more lashes as opposed to here. It just looks a little sparse at the end. It doesn't look nearly as filled in, and I don't see a lot of just color. You know what I mean? Bonus, this was only $14.99. And it lasted. Now, using it on 2 eyes every single morning and every single night, obviously you're gonna run through it a little faster, but for me, just using it on the 1 eye, and believe you me, I was glopping it on. You have to be careful when you wind this. It comes out so much, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's dripping down the side. So there's a lot, even though it's only 0.02 more fluid ounces in this than in the LashFood. Maybe it's because this is a little thicker. I don't know, it just seemed to last longer to me. So that's a bonus. The other bonus, which is the most important bonus of all, is that L'Oreal Serum Solution did exactly what it said it would do in the amount of time that it said it would do it. This is our first time testing a lash serum solution, so I know we're not very well versed in what they're supposed to do, the differences between a lot of them, but I gotta say, for the money, for the results, for everything, the winner of the Lash Serum Lash Off between LashFood and L'Oreal, L'Oreal takes it. I feel like it's been a little bit of a long time since we've had a product that did what it said it was gonna do, and that I don't feel like I wasted any money on, and that I feel like out of these 2 lash serums, I can 100% tell you that the L'Oreal Lash Serum Solution worked for me. I do not feel wishy-washy in saying if you're looking for a lash serum to give you denser, thicker lashes, I would go out and get this one at the Ulta for $14.99. Probably could even find it cheaper at the Target or the Walmart. I would say go for it. Another bonus with both of these, in the morning, didn't bother my contacts at all. The only thing I did find, and I think I've mentioned this before, since this is a little goopier, a little thicker serum than this one, there were sometimes I felt like I woke up in the morning and I couldn't open this eye. I'm exaggerating, but that's what I felt like. So just be prepared for that. Maybe use it a little bit more sparingly than I was using it in the morning. Again, since it is so thick, I'll show you. I'll show you right now. So for the LashFood side, you literally just run it across your lash line, but then this also tells you to run it up like mascara. So you can already see they're getting a little bit clumpy. Now, I didn't wind it at all. So imagine if you wound it and let some of the serum come out of the top here. I'm being very careful in winding. See how they've gotten tiny little teepees? You have to kind of really work at it. But the sucky thing is if you try to work at it with the brush, you're just putting more product on, which in the end is just gonna make them a little clumpier. And they dry just like that. Now with the LashFood, it's not like that at all. And there's barely anything in here, so we're probably gonna barely get anything. It did only say run it across your lash line like an eyeliner. So L'Oreal, kind of clumpy, and this is actually less clumpy than it normally is, but wait till I put the mascara on. This side, pretty good. So, oh, don't forget, you gotta wait for, specifically for the L'Oreal one, to dry for 60 seconds, or you could light your face on fire because it's flammable, which is so weird that you can have it this close to your eye. Let me put the conditioning primer. Now, in real life, in the morning, you would not put the LashFood serum on this eye. You would just go straight in with the primer. Like I mentioned, this does kind of make your eyelashes white, but what it does with the mascara is so nice. So really, I would get the L'Oreal serum and then just buy a separate eyelash primer. Use those, and then you'll have amazing looking lashes. You can see these lashes are still very separated. See, and when this dries, this is what I don't like. It dries with them in the little pyramids, and it holds them there. So when you try to put your mascara on, there's not a lot of separating that happens. You're just putting mascara onto a clumpy pyramid of lashes. I'm trying to do it the best I can because I don't want you guys to say, well, it looked like you were putting the mascara shitty on this side. I'm not. Look at how clumpy these are compared to like how feathery these are. I know some people that look as their jam, and that's great, but for me, that's not my jam. I like this. This is my jam. Feathery is soft. So yeah, that is the one downfall to the L'Oreal serum. Maybe if you put it on in the morning and then you have like one of those eyebrow combs or whatever that you could comb through it before it dries to like separate them, maybe that would be helpful so that you don't end up with this shit in the morning. So yeah, look, kind of clumpy looking, nice and feathery looking, but both pretty good. And as far as denseness, thickness, like I said, L'Oreal is the clear winner. And you can't beat it for the price. So if you're interested, I say you give it a try. That's a wrap on our Lash Serum Challenge. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the Skincare Saturday videos I push out, which is every other Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out.